SoundBytes from Vet Advantage. This SoundByte is sponsored by B.Braun and focuses on the ONGUARD system, the right choice for progressive offices infusing oncology drugs. Please refer to the B.Braun SoundByte Tear-Out, published recently in Vet Advantage magazine. At the bottom of page 2, we help you start a dialogue with your customers. Start by asking, "Doctor, are you familiar with the ONGUARD closed-system drug transfer device from B.Braun?" If they say yes, then you can assume they have some understanding of the product. Be sure to confirm the benefits. But if they say no, you become the primary person to discuss the product. Using a confident statement and a neutral invitation to engage your customer will allow you to review the features, functions, and benefits of the ONGUARD system. Present yourself as being confident about the solution you're about to share with something like, "Doctor, I'm confident that the ONGUARD closed medication system provides for staff safety when reconstituting, compounding, and administering hazardous drugs by minimizing the risk of exposure, eliminating the need for an expensive clean room, and opening your opportunities for administering chemotherapy." Then invite your customer to align what you know about the product with what your customer knows. A neutral invitation sounds like, "Let's review the key benefits of ONGUARD." To seek the level of decision the customer is willing to make, continue with, "Then you can determine if you wish to begin utilizing ONGUARD for those drugs which are known to pose risks to you and your staff." Lead your customer to review the benefits and brand values represented on the SoundByte. This will reinforce customer knowledge of the brand and uncover any concerns. Start by discussing the features, functions, and their benefits. Focus your customer toward key decision elements and use the SoundByte as a sales aid to help guide the conversation. Starting with features, you might say something like, "The ONGUARD system is a closed drug transfer device, CSTD, that has undergone extensive testing with cytotoxic agents. It features fewer components, a 0.2 micron filter and charcoal binding matrix, and provides tactile and audible feedback." Then describe their function. The ONGUARD system meets NIOSH definition of a CSTD, safely containing drug in liquid, gaseous, and particulate form during admixture, transport, administration, and disposal. Its design allows for ease of use and minimal inventory. Plus, the ONGUARD system's click access confirms connection. And then describe the benefits. The ONGUARD system presents an alternative to an expensive clean room for mixing hazardous medication, protects clinician and staff from exposure to hazardous medications, integrates easily into practice, and adds a level of confidence for clinician and staff. Use page 2 of the SoundByte to review safe handling of hazardous drugs. There's also a great video to show your customers how the ONGUARD system works. Scan the QR code on the SoundByte Tear-Out with a handheld device or visit tinyurl.com/OnGuardVideo. As you can see, SoundBytes will help you have more meaningful conversations with your customers. Our Go Deeper section addresses the most prevalent customer responses. Stay with us as we model a more in-depth conversation. Or contact your B.Braun rep and visit www.bbbraunusa.com. One of the 4 types of responses your customers may present when you go to close a sale is what we call a complaint response. It could sound like this: "The system seems pretty complicated, and my staff already has trouble with some of our devices." Here's a great way to handle that complaint. While it does appear complicated, it's actually designed with fewer steps and components than competitive products. Another type of response is what we call avoid. "We're doing just fine with what we're using, and I believe we're compliant." Here's a great way to handle a response like this. Assuming you're compliant can be risky, especially if you mix hazardous drugs without a hood or deliver chemo drugs without a closed system. The ONGUARD system increases your level of protection and helps to eliminate hazardous drug exposure risk. Or your customers may present what we call a stop response. Something like, "Let's not talk about any more new products. I just bought 3 new pumps and we're not even trained on them yet." Here's how to keep the conversation going. "Okay, let's stop here. It sounds like training is an important issue. Am I correct?" Let me show you a quick video illustrating how the unique design of the ONGUARD system eliminates the need for extensive training and integrates easily into your practice. At this point, you'll want to scan the QR code on the SoundByte tear-out with a handheld device to play that video. Finally, your customer may respond with what we call a challenge. I've been told some of the new oncology drugs will not work in most systems. If I had Ong Guard, what are my chances of needing yet another system for some new drug or compounded concoction? Here's a great way to handle this challenge. That's a fair concern, and there is no real guarantee that new drugs under development might not need a specialized delivery system. The ONGUARD system meets the NIOSH definition of a closed system drug transfer device and is the leading choice for any CSTD available today. As you can see, SoundBytes help you have more productive conversations with your customers. But don't take our word for it. Try it and find out for yourself. It works. Thank you for your time, and again, contact your B.Braun rep or visit www.bbraunusa.com.